And while we're celebrating, the Texas General Land Office is asking you to also honor other veterans this Valentine's Day. Its 2026 Valentines for Vets campaign is underway. The office is asking everyone to participate in its mission to show the courageous men and women that they are valued in their communities, all with a simple but meaningful card. These will be sent to state veterans' homes across Texas. There are 10 overall, but if you want to keep your message local, here's where you can send your cards. There's 2 addresses listed there on your screen, one in Amarillo and the other in Big Spring. We'll also have the full list on our website at kcbd.com. Dawn Buckingham, the Texas Land Commissioner and Veterans Land Board Chairwoman, says in part, quote, "We're the land of the free because of the brave. Each Valentine sent will remind our heroes that their courageous sacrifices will never be forgotten. Everyone is welcome to send a card. And again, it must be postmarked by Tuesday, so you'll want to get those to the post office by Monday."